Make sure that's all sectioned and bracketed. There we go. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Trezzy Nomadic. That's like the original intro. It's your boy Trezzy Nomadic, and we are back. I have not even cut on the music yet. I'm looking for the music. I'm genuinely looking for the music because I have a playlist on standby, but I'm looking for the music that we usually listen to. Looking for my playlist. There we go. Yes, sir. And we are back. We are live. The camera is right, and we're just chilling. I'm not gonna lie. And I know, first things first, it's Valentine's Day. That's it. That's all I gotta say. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm just joking. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. I hope you find the best chocolate that you didn't found this entire year, meaning 2 months and 14 days. 2 months and 14 days. Yeah, because, yeah. Let's go ahead and, don't report that. Alright, we gotta reset the games. There we go. Oh, it didn't even crash. Okay. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. But nonetheless, any recaps? Well, I had to think about it for a second. Well, a few recaps. First things first, y'all been going crazy on the clips, on the freaking views, bro. The views have been going burr. That's the first thing. I just want to say thank you for that. Genuinely. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. I took a step back because I was like, man, I'm not just focused on streaming, but at the same time I was like, man, I didn't stream for like 13 hours. Like, for me that's not even like that crazy, to be honest. But I figured that I would ramp it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Not just output, but the streams themselves. So we're here, and I'm thinking today, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's gonna be like at least an 8 to 12 hour stream. I'm not gonna lie. You might be like, how are you gonna pull off an 8 to 12 hour stream off the rip, like no prep time? I mean, I kind of prepped for it, like mentally, like I thought about it. That helped out a lot. I mean, yeah, that's a start if you ask me. So nonetheless, we're sitting here, we got some DCO on the screen. Now, I don't consider myself necessarily a DCO streamer or like YouTuber per se. I just enjoy the game. Yeah, it's a nice game. I enjoy it. I've been playing it for years. But yeah, man, there's some cool people. I think there's some cool creators that are doing some cool stuff in regards to DCO. So I definitely want to shout them out as well. Myself, I just, I've been playing the game for years, but genuinely, I think for myself, I've just, I kind of just enjoy the craft of it. Jazz like that. But yeah, I think it's a very enjoyable game for sure. Yeah. So I will preface for this stream, with humility. I know with Twitch, I'm not sure about YouTube. YouTube might be a little different, but either way, it's fine. Yeah, might have some smoke breaks in between. I do smoke cigars occasionally, but nonetheless, it's all good. For the most part. I mean, on YouTube, I'm not really like worried about it too much. Like if it gets monetized or not. On Twitch, I know it's fine. But yeah, I'm just more so focused on the the content and stuff like that. But I just wanted to put that out there. Like if you're watching this, whether now or in the future, yeah, if that's not really your thing, just wanted to let you know in advance. But nonetheless, yeah. So outside of that, it's I believe so today's Saturday, right? So reset day on DCO typically tends to be on Tuesdays. So if you watched, I want to say a few streams ago, you remember that we actually ran the mostly the weeklies outside of like the bounties and stuff. So the upcoming stuff, if I run on my main, will probably just be like the 4 players and stuff like that, jazz like that in sorts. Also the stabilizer event. Of course we've got alts and such. Okay, I'm looking for a place to put my keyboard because like, yeah, but of course we've got alts and stuff, but I tend to primarily focus on like my my main these days. So although I don't mind farming my alts, typically I think for me personally, with the nature of arts and stuff, I mean sure you've got wolf packs and such, but for me it's like I pretty much just like to like focus on my main these days. But yeah, so I'm gonna just hop into the stabilizer event. But yeah, man, I've got to say, it's been pretty cool, especially like I say, on the platforms. I'm definitely thankful for it. I appreciate the support, jazz like that. But yeah, I've been focused on, I still focus on the streaming side of things as well, because I do enjoy streaming. I do like still enjoy long form content, jazz like that. I think it's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I've got to say. I'm ready. But yeah, you're probably wondering, well, 12-hour stream, what games are we gonna play? I mean, we've got some titles. We definitely got some titles. I was thinking about, I re-downloaded Minecraft. I've got, we still got Fortnite on standby. Of course, we've got Brawlhalla. We've got Warframe. I've got, like, Dragon Ball, Xenoverse. I've got, like, Xenoverse 2, that is. I've got Sparking Zero. I'm just talking about, like, titles I've got downloaded. But, yeah, still got Xenoverse 2. I've got Sparking Zero, although I'd have to re-download Sparking Zero. I've got Destiny 2. I was thinking about COD, there's some other titles that I've definitely been pondering on, like, COD. I know I referenced COD, but I wasn't speaking specifically about COD before that. But definitely, COD, Battlefield, some other titles, NBA 2K26 definitely came across the table. Arc Raiders, I know Arc Raiders came out. I haven't watched too much gameplay on Arc Raiders, but I've been seeing some traction when it comes to it, stuff like that. I know Nioh 3 just dropped, so yeah, dude, there's quite a few games for sure. And then that's just like some of the like more AAA stuff, more AAA titles. Of course there's indie games and things that might not be as notable like immediately, but are still really quality games, but yeah, man, definitely plenty of titles to choose from, for sure. Yeah, but I'd say outside of that, yeah, we're just kind of gonna kind of flow with it. Definitely probably gonna get some Fortnite in though, for sure. I'll be honest, I kind of been enjoying playing Fortnite as of lately. It's kind of it's been kind of cool. But definitely gonna get some Fortnite in. Who knows, might play some Minecraft. Or just chilling, man. That's good. But yeah, the nature of DCO right now, especially I think when it comes to, I believe I've had a few conversations about this in like some of my older content, from like a few months ago, stuff like that. But I think the nature of DCO right now, especially if you're more of a in-game player, things of that sort, typically is like you're pretty much just queuing up. You're queuing up for content. You're getting your dailies, your weeklies. You might be working on arts, skill points, and kind of depending on where you've been positioned in the game. I think for the most part, whether you're in a, you know, kind of like a structured league, or you just got like people that you just grind feats with, stuff like that. You know, it typically is one of those things where it's like you're kind of just, you know, just putting in your reps. You know what I mean? I think for me personally, in game has been pretty chill. You know, I mean, of course, for myself, currently I'm in a league of 1-1, right? Not, you know, against like leagues or anything. I think they're pretty cool, but I just haven't necessarily gone out of my way to, you know, join a league. I mean, I literally basically farmed like an entire league haul with like buffs previously by myself, and I'm pretty much currently in the process of doing it again. I completely forgot what the name of the league was that I created, but it's probably on one of my previous pieces of like content or streams that I've gone live for. But nonetheless, you know what I mean? I've just, yeah, you know, I'm sure there's like, you know, there's definitely, you know, some cool leagues out there. But I think for myself, I've just been mostly just focused on the craft of it, you know. And it's pretty cool. You know, it's like even the whole skill point thing, you know, once you get to a certain point, I believe it's like roughly around 530 skill points to 540, where it's like if you're a DPS, you're maxing out your entire, like, whether it be might or prec, you know, you're maxing out your entire, you know, spec at that point before you tap into any other, you know, skill tree precs or skill tree affinities, I'll say. So just from that perspective alone, it's like, yeah, you can get more skill points for sure, and it definitely does give you a higher bonus in terms of your performance, whether it be for health, precision, vitalization, things of that sort. All of that, I think, is very preferential at that point. You know, it completely boils down to what you desire to achieve, you know, as a DCO player, you know. But I find that, you know, if you're sitting in that 480, 490 range, like, you should be pretty okay if you've got the right build going, you know what I mean? Anything after that is just like icing on the cake. But yeah, you know, even as a support role, like, let's say you're playing healer, you know what I mean, and you've got your entire resto tree maxed out, it's like, you're good, bro. You know what I mean? If you're a troll, you know, if you've got your entire vitalization tree maxed out and you're a power troll that's just focused on throwing out power, you're good. You know, even if you're like a debuff troll, you know, you can still mod out for Dom and just have a separate armory if you really wanted to. Or you could do like a little bit of Dom and, like, you know, still work on your skill points, stuff like that. But you kind of get the idea. You'd still be a pretty good troll at that point if you know what you're doing. You know, tanking, same thing, like, yeah. Alright, let's get it. Let's see, I haven't ran this 4-player in a while.
A left circuit node disappeared.
Yeah, but I guess now that I think about it, I haven't actually live streamed on YouTube in quite a while. It's definitely been a good amount of time. For sure, for sure. Let's see, I want to make sure I can view the stream chat on Twitch with multi-stream. So I'm gonna make sure I confirm that setting real quick. There we go. Yeah, so it might buff for a little. You know the nature of Chrome. Like Chrome uses a good amount of RAM, but not even necessarily RAM. It's like, you know, it's a mixture of RAM and, you know, CPU power. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not bad, but yeah. Cool. He's got that red plasma going, dog. Nice, I got a feat. Bro, I just realized I didn't even pop a compound, bro. With humility. It really do be like that sometimes. So we got 2 more consoles to power on. There we go. Yeah, so like, you know, replays and stuff. I mean, I have no idea what max CR is. I think it's like, I don't know if it's like 513 or if it's like 517. I should probably look it up. I'm not gonna look it up right now though, but
this is the central core.
I'll definitely, you know, look into it. But for sure, you know, when it comes to, you know, getting replays and stuff like that, I mean, I'm not particularly in a rush. I've done this a few times with humility to kind of just be like, well, like, you know, I would personally, I'd probably focus more on like my arts, if anything, but that's pretty much it, if you ask me. And plus, reset is like in a few days. It's not particularly that far away.
Mogo is about to be mine. You'll fight, of course. Fight and die in the core of a living planet.
Alright, let's get it. So that's Amon Sir.
Look, his shield is down. Now's his chance.
Yeah, but definitely, you know, little sidebars, like, I wouldn't be against, like, you know, making a league and stuff. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm not against it. I'm not particularly, it's just one of those things to me where it's like, you know, I think when it comes to me in leagues, you know, I enjoy, like, I don't mind being in a league either. It's just like, I don't necessarily need to just like have like a bunch of people that just aren't like, no offense, but like aren't like doing anything. Like, if you want to join to like actually play the game or like improve like your craft, like that's one thing for me, you know what I mean? But if it's just kind of like congregation of just like, what's the word I'm looking for, just like unnecessary stuff, let's say, then for me it's not really my style, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather either run solo or join a league that kind of gets it, you know what I mean? Like, they're just like, it's not about like being super serious all the time, no, like, you can still like make jokes and have fun and all that, but it's just like that balance of, but we still understand the game, we can still improve our craft, you know what I mean, stuff like that. And I think there's a lot of it where, you know, like, not everybody is looking at it from that same perspective, it doesn't make them bad people, but they just, you know, they might not be as they might not have that same fire under them, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Sometimes you just gotta acknowledge that and meet, you know, if you want to meet a person where they are, you can respect them where they are. But I don't try to change people, you know what I mean? I don't try to like force them to be a certain kind of way. So, you know, I think the more you play this game, especially when you really start putting in reps and stuff like that, you kind of just make peace with that, right? And it is what it is. If you meet people that along the way that get it, and you know they can help you and you can build with, that's great, you know. But I'm not particularly I don't have a savior complex where it's like I feel the need to walk around and act like I have this esoteric understanding of how things are or shit like that, you know what I mean? I just enjoyed the craft of it. So yeah, that's kind of why it's like I'm in a 1 of 1 right now, and it is what it is. But yeah, so either way, you know, I think it's a great game, and I think it'll just continue to be a great game, you know. It doesn't stop me from getting into content, I'll tell you that much. So yeah, it's all good, man. And definitely don't stop me from getting them skill points. But all of that aside, yeah, that's basically it.
Reading a lot of Black Lantern energy in here. Looks like our spectral friend brought us to the right place.
Because your spectral friend is awesome.
Sinestro and Larfleeze could be in big trouble. It's up to us to get them out of here. Let's go.
But yeah, I think for I will say it's kind of difficult for me to like kind of speak from a new player perspective, because my time of being a new player in this game has been like, it's been over a decade since I've actually been a new player when it comes to this game. With utmost humility, but that's the reality of it, you know. So I think for a new player, it's definitely a little different. Like, you don't nearly have to be as like, if you can just kind of, tinker around with the game, see if you enjoy it or not. That's pretty much what you're doing, if you ask me. You know, the majority of it is just seeing if you enjoy the game and kind of just, going from there. You don't really have that same like it's just not that, it's just a little bit different, right? I think when you've been playing, or really just any kind of craft that you've been working on for an extended period of time, naturally you're gonna pick up on things, and your perspective is gonna be maybe a little bit different from people that are just coming into it or looking from the outside looking in, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. There we go. You know what I am thinking about though? Because I didn't get the White Lantern powers for the anniversary event. So I would kind of think about that, because to be honest, like between that and the replays, like the replays are like let's say I got like 1,000 replays right now, right? That'd be roughly like 11 runs. And mind you, I still have some replays, but let's just say, you know, we're doing the math, right? That'd be like 11 runs, so to speak, of, you know, the raid, which is a pretty solid amount, you know, if I'm just, you know, getting started and stuff. But I think for the like the marketplace cash, for if I just bought out the anniversary event, it's like 30,000, or not 30,000, it's like 3,000 marketplace cash. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I just get the White Lantern powers, or do I just get the replays? I mean, of course, the better part of me knows that the White Lantern powers would be the, you know, probably the better option, you know, in the long run, for sure. Because once that event leaves, you know, unless they bring it back, I don't know if that's ever gonna be like replicated. So in a way, it's like kind of limited edition. It's like a limited edition power set, and I'm not sure. It's not like the Iconics in the sense where, you know, you can trade them. Like, I'm not sure. I don't think you can trade the the White Lantern power ring. Same thing with the Blue Lantern, right? So yeah, I would say probably those are definitely worth acquiring while you can. You know what I mean? For sure. Because you can get replays at any time, you know? You can max out your CR at any time.
You did it! I'm rich! I'm wealthy!
Yeah, so I'm definitely thinking about that, you know, but I'm not in a rush right now. Like I say, for now, I'm just kind of, you know, just here chilling, you know what I mean? And then, of course, I'm working on the Blue Lantern right now. I mean, I could buy that one out too, but I don't see the point of doing it because the event is still here. I can just farm it naturally, you know. But the interesting part is, can you run both at the same time? Like, is that possible, or is it only like, can you only run one at a time? Because imagine if you could just do like full like Blue Lantern and White Lantern, like that'd be kind of cool. And like basically you're running like 2 power sets at the same time. It's kind of trippy when you think about it.
Time to escape this wretched tunnel. Use the portal.
It's pretty lore accurate actually, because like characters like Guy Gardner or Kyle Rayner, who had like the Green Lantern and the Blue Lantern, or like how Guy had the Red Lantern and the Green Lantern at the same time. Yeah.
Attacking Lisa is useless. Bring wounds to the Book of the Black.
Your struggle is pointless.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Room's locked in and good to go.
Let's see.
That room is locked in. Nice. Okay, good. Room's locked in.
But like I say, you know, I'm definitely like, I'm not in a like particularly in a rush. I think that I believe that event leaves at I want to say it's March 3rd if I remember. I'll definitely double check, but I believe it was March 3rd when I was reading it before.
She's in both.
the runes to the book to weaken them.
I am the author of your demise, fools.
Runes locked in and good to go. That rune's locked in. Nice.
I've got the rune here. Let me go ahead and put that in the placement.
Okay, good. Rune's locked in.
There we go.
That did it. Attack, Lucian, now!
Nice.
Party is such sweet soul. Until next time, fools.
Oh
Damn
yeah.
it! She got away.
That's a
Again.
508 troll
Let's get
though.
these two.
Might kind of be like a battle troll. Not bad. But also too, you know, I just remembered I forgot the compound, so
My help
that's all good. That's still pretty good though.
king's ransom or more.
Yeah. But we got two out of the four players, so I think it's only the two from the new DLC now. Excuse me there. So I'm going to save these in, and let's double check for the event. Yep, so that is for the new one. Yeah, there's 16 days left on it. But yeah, it's March 3rd. So the buyout. Oh, okay, so it's like 3,800. Yeah, I've got 3,800 on it. But that's still not that's not bad, to be honest. You know, you get a skill point token, and then you get the White Lantern powers. It does tell you, like, I believe it gives you like the, yeah, it kind of tells you like all of the moves and stuff. Get 2% might. It says when a shield is active, deal increased damage and knock enemies away. Oh, that's for the control roll. Interesting. Okay. Then it also offers days as well, which is pretty nice. You get the luminous beam. If the target is above 75% health, the attack deals extra damage. Dazed enemies take additional damage. That's probably why I've seen a few people switch to Green Lantern. And then okay, so there's the two abilities I see. So I think for DPS it's only like, I guess it's only like two abilities that you gain. Which is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that by any means, you know, because you can still like volley that in and then still have your shield. Yeah, that's still pretty nice, to be honest, as a DPS. So yeah, it's still a pretty nice you know, like damage bonus if you're just gonna have it, and then combining that with the compound Omega, I could see how that could scale like pretty well, you know, if you're just scaling it passively. And then the Blue Lantern, it's the same thing, you know, you're getting the you know, but you're getting 1% vitalization with it. So I don't know, I might genuinely look into that, to be honest. I think they said it's like 200, isn't it like 200,000? That's probably why they give the some of the Nth metal, right? I think it's like 200,000 experience to max it out. Now I used some of my experience to work on Omega, but it's not a big deal. That's like a few, you know, that'd probably be a few of let me double check. That'd be like 2 of the Nth Metal packs, basically. Like with humility, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I mean, I just did, but that's pretty interesting. That is pretty interesting. I'm wondering about. I guess my only thing with that is like, do I want to make that upgrade at the moment? You see my face? Yeah, I'll probably make the upgrade, but not at the moment. I mean, I still have 2 other. Yeah, I still have 2 other alerts to complete currently. That's pretty much it. A solo, I believe I've completed both raids. Yeah, I still have the other raids to complete for the other episodes. But you know, outside of that, it's like, you know, it definitely would be a nice, you know, bonus for sure. I'll definitely say that much. But yeah, I think outside of that, you know, there's I mean, there are a few raids from the previous DLCs. You know, there's still like the bounty trains. It's always omnibus stuff like that as well.
Thanks for helping Papa rescue me.
Looks like they completed the
I will
first
see the
boss already.
children to safety.
That's alright.
All will be well.
The command center lies ahead. If you
I think I
might catch
believe I already popped the
responsible
compound.
for
Yeah. Oh no, so that was just a good battle troll, man.
I think it's time
Good
we
stuff.
had a word with her. Let's go.
Nice.
This is a fight you won't win. Your power is nothing. My undying ring.
Those crystals are supercharging atrocities. Destroy them.
Oh, yeah, I was standing like right there. It's alright. No pressure. Appreciate that, Rez. Thank you, thank you.
Nice. Atrocitus is vulnerable. Let him have it. That crystal's supercharging atrocitus. Destroy it.
the rest. Nice, bro. Thank you, thank you.
That's it. He's exposed. Pour it on.
I was trying to grab the res there, but I got like kind of stuck in the animation.
The crystals are back. Wreck them.
Damn, I just queued in. Not bad. Good shit though.
Doesn't matter. We'll find him and her and deal with them both.
Yep. That's all good. Good game though, good game. Alright, so I'm gonna queue up for Zam. And then I think outside of that, I just invested in the elite chest piece. Excuse me there. So the next piece of gear I'm gonna invest in is probably gonna be the elite boots. There's like 40 levels out of that. That's pretty much it. So that's gonna be, I'm going to free up some space here. So I've got the 438 gear on standby. I think that's really it, truth be told. Just some cord that's, oh, it's that cord, okay. Alright, queuing into Zam. After Zam, I'm not sure actually on, dude, because that's what I'm saying, I think. I mean, outside of, oh, you know, I have the dailies though. I do have the dailies. So I'll probably queue up for those, or not even queue up for those, but just clear those. I could actually start working on those as we speak. Frozen Mogo, you know. Alright. While we wait for Q.
Listen up. Some Red Lanterns are out there raising hell. That's the last thing we need.
Let's get it.
The Star Sapphires are acting irrationally, even for them. Find as many of our allies as you can. They're probably already trapped inside conversion crystals. Be careful, though. We've no clue what state they'll be in when released.
Woo! Excuse me. We're gonna get some 4-player action. We've already been getting the 4-player action indeed. Gotta say. Trying to get that res. There we go. Got you. Yeah, but I don't know. I think, truth be told, I mean, like I say, I think the White Lantern buff is pretty nice. I think personally for myself, I know I said that like 3 times, but it's all good. Personally for myself, as of right now, I would hold off, you know, on acquiring it. I mean, you can acquire it, like, if you like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. But I think just for myself personally, like good example right now, right? Like, I've got 4 pieces of content. I've cleared through 3 of them. I'm in the 4th piece right now. After this, well, technically 5 if you include the solo. The solo only drops like 1 or 2, you know, source marks. Or not just source marks, but also Mogo Sprouts. Point being, though, is that with that being said, you know, I feel like for me it kind of be like vanity in a little bit of a way, where it's like, yeah, it's a nice bonus, but do I need it immediately right now? Probably not. No, I'm not gonna lie. That's just me personally, but before it, like, you know, before the event, you know, fades, yeah, I'll probably pick it up, you know what I mean, for sure. And then of course I'm already working on the Blue Lantern as we speak, so, you know, yeah, it's all good, man. Alrighty. Nice. Now I wonder if I probably sell my compound proc, yeah. Oh, are you running? I wonder if she's running Tetra or the Queen Fable person. No. Oh, you're running Mercy, Lernias, Grim, and oh, that's an interesting build. Okay, with Mr. Freeze, and that's a very interesting build. All right, so you've got basically like a pet build, kind of, sort of. I don't know. I'm not sure if she's running Quizlet as well, but yeah. Not bad. Yeah.
She'll be fine.
Damn, I got
We'll
like
get the
a
rest
good
of the
amount of
folks out.
438
You can head
out
back
of
to
that.
Earth for now.
Yeah, for sure. That's what's up, though.
Love, but this is wrong.
I think, like, you know, builds like that, you know, if you're just like going for like pure damage, like I mean, yeah, it can be pretty effective, but excuse me. The nature of the meta, I think, right now is just acknowledging the fact that there's different ways to get the same result.
Friend, there are many here in need
You know
of
what I mean?
assistance.
So it's like if
Spend
you want to go for a pure damage build,
but beware. Some may succumb to the
cool.
gray.
You know what I mean? I think for me, my build is probably, I don't know. I think it just works. That's what I'll go with. it just gets the job done, man. You know what I mean? That's all that matters. Anything else is kind of noise. You know, respectfully. Gets the job done. Yeah. Alright. Now, with that being said, we're gonna get some of these dailies cleared through. And by some, I mean all of the dailies that I am to run today. And then after that, I clear the dailies. Genuinely, I'm probably just gonna either switch to Fortnite, either Fortnite or Brawl. You know. Yeah. If you ask me.
You've done well, friend. Should there be more in need of help, be ready to help once again.
Let's see. I think that was, so I believe that was one of the 3. And I've got 2 more to complete. So we'll go over here, and I think we get the 3rd one from St. Walker. Excuse me, man, if I remember correctly. Yo. The question is, when we play Fort, should I go for comps? Or am I gonna go for quick play? It depends on, I think, you know what it is? I think it depends on what's currently active. I believe ranked is still active, most definitely. But I think it's ranked for the new season. Alright, so we got that one completed. Now I gotta go find St. Walker. I think I could just TP over there, to be honest.
I Nice work out there. The Reds will think twice about going on a rage fest now. If they do,
there are lanterns working to subdue those who have gone red. Please assist them on the battlefield.
I'll regroup with the Red.
Yeah, it's a pretty chill vibe though, you know. I dig it.
Where there's a will,
I'll regroup with the Red.
I hope you brought more reinforcements.
so the time.
I'll regroup with the rest.
Cool. Alright. So yeah, that's pretty much the dailies, and then yeah, that's everything for DCO. It's funny because we pretty much got that done in like 57 minutes, a little bit under an hour. But also the queue times I think helped out a lot too.
The Gray may attack again in the future.
You know, and then I was running like the regular version of a lot of the stuff, so that as well. But what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna actually change the stream screen. So I'm gonna change it to BRB. I'm gonna edit a few things. The first thing I'm gonna edit, so I actually want to work on some of the lighting here, but I'm gonna mute my mic while I'm doing it. Alright, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's better. For sure. Even though it's daytime, it's like it's still a nice, you know, a little nice after effect to have to just kind of, you know, help things. Especially like when I lean back like this, right? So yeah, that's the first thing. And then, you know, I think the second thing will be, what is the second thing that I'm looking at? The second thing I think will be yeah, I'm actually gonna go for a quick smoke break, genuinely. Oh yeah, I know I could smoke on stream, you know, but it's also like, I prefer to just, you know, take a step back. And you know, the way I see it, it's like if it's gonna be an extended stream anyway, I might as well just, you know, take a step back. But nonetheless, yeah, what I'm thinking though is before that I'm going to probably pivot to, I believe I'm probably going to pivot to Fortnite. We're going to get some Fortnite runs in, you know, and yeah, you know, either, like I say, because outside of Fortnite, you know, I mean, like I say, we don't have to play one game. We can rotate through, you know, multiple different games. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to rotate over to Fortnite. I'm going to change the stream info, and then, yeah, that's pretty much up. So I'll catch y'all in a few. Alrighty. We are back. Let's get it. Let's get it. All systems are a go. Let's go, man. So we're playing Fortnite. And I'm gonna hop straight into it, bro. I'm gonna hop into some OG Fortnite. Yeah, dude. Really just a chill vibe. Really just a chill vibe. So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, while I was having that kind of intermission of sorts, I went and I looked at the shop because I was like, oh, let's see what's in the shop. So I went and I looked in the shop. And there's some pretty cool stuff in the shop. There's a few pieces that I thought were pretty clean. You know, I've yet to buy any of the shoes that they have in the shop. As you see, they got the Nike Air Force Valentines. Well, we'll tune back in for those. I'll be sure to show you those like when we hop back into it. But that one, there was like a few skins in there that I thought were pretty clean. Yeah, you know, I kind of say like this one that I have on right now is kind of like the, I almost call it like the what is it, the Black Knight? I think it's the Black Knight or the Dark Knight, but Dark Knight's from Batman, so I think it's the Black Knight, you know, from season 2. I kind of call it like the cousin. That's what this reminded me of when I got it, but I actually like this one a lot. And I didn't get that, you know, when I didn't get that costume basically when season 2 was around, but I was playing season 2. I think season 3 I did manage to get the maxed out tier skin, but yeah, season 2 I was playing Fortnite, but I wasn't playing nearly as much as I played when I maxed out in season 3. So that one is still pretty rare for sure. Like it's a certified classic, genuinely. So I'm gonna hop into, let's see, I guess I could, should I go to Tilted Towers? Salty Springs, let's see. It looks like there's a few people going to Salty Springs, so we'll see. Let me just land on the mountain over here. They've got the high ground. Oh man, it's all good. Not bad. Yeah, I noticed somebody landed there as well, but it's not a big deal. We'll go ahead and requeue. Type up. Yeah. Real life, bro. Yeah, so I was just like, we're just gonna chill, play some Fortnite. Not focus on comps or anything, you know. Yeah. You know the vibes. Let's get it. So we're gonna hop back into it. I'm feeling like I'm finna just probably land at Tilted Towers. Either Tilted Towers or Pleasant. Let's go for Pleasant. You know? Now you might be wondering, are you really gonna stream for 12 hours? Yeah, probably. At least 8. 8 to 12. Yeah, why not? Let's get it. Let me just land it there. I'm gonna have to get this chest right here in the middle. Ain't no way, boy. Yeah, no. Gotta reload. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, I procced it. Yo, my capture card. That's funny. Oh my, wow. Wow, look at how low his health was, dude. Look at how low their health was, bro. Yeah, because that's not even. It's not even. I was gonna go nuts. We don't talk about it. I was finna go beast mode. My capture card said. That's alright though. Almost pulled it off. Dang, look at that pickaxe. Oh my gosh, is that John Wick? Bro, I am such a fan. How are you, man? Oh, we're jamming, dog. Dang, jamming on beat? Okay, hold on. What? Okay, why is it actually on beat though? Look at that. That was kind of magical. Oh my gosh, is that Yuji? Yuji Itadori? Oh my gosh, bro. How are you, man? Alright. Let me log back in. Sees John Wick, then sees Yuji. It's like, yeah, basically. Is that Yuji Itadori? Bro. The dog himself? How are you, man? All right, we gotta land and actually get like our pickups. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You hear that? You see that? You see those footsteps? Let's get it. Let's see where they are. Ciao. Let me get them planks, bruh. Thank you. Alright, there's apparently somebody on this side, but that's neither here nor there. Oh shit! Damn, bro. Boy, what was the purpose? At what cost? None. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. He's gonna stand right there. He's right there. You might as well look. Watch this. Oh! Look, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's something about quick play, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We're finding the next match though. So hold on. Let me while this match is loading up, hold that thought. Cause I just remembered. Chat, I gotta re-download Roblox. Chat, I forgot about Roblox. Yo, I can't forget about Roblox, man. Come on now. Chat, Roblox go burr. Am I right? All right, let's get it. It's only 253 gigabytes, bro. Wow. Hey yo, where you going? Look at how they're walking away slowly. I'll chase you. Psych. Oh shit. Alright, let me stop. Now, the whole time, watch them just like set down their controller. Yes, sir. Alright, now we're gonna go to either retail or should we go to Salty? Now I'm gonna go to Tilted Towers. Cause Tilted Towers, bro, that's like, that is the ultimate proving ground. If you land at Tilted, it's like, it's just a vibe, man, you know? Oh, that's kind of like a clean intro. Oh shiz, I was trying to time it. All right, there we go. It's all right. This is fine. Do we think anybody else landed here? Of course other people landed here, bro. It's Tilted Towers, man. What does a snowman do? Sneaky snowman? Is that like a disguise? But what if it's springtime? Like, doesn't that kind of like, you know what I mean? Nah, it's fine. Oh yeah. What a jump that was. Look at the vertical on that. What a vertical! Alright. Alright, let's go. Boy, no way, boy. Oh, what? Did I build that? No way. Oh my gosh. Bro, ain't no way I built that. I didn't build that. Is that an ocelotl? That's crazy, bro. Nah, cause ocelotl in a jersey? Nah, cause he was definitely locked in. He or she was definitely locked in. What? That was good. See? Nah, we're gonna pull it off, bro. Look. You just gotta find the right, method. You gotta find the right momentum. Once you find the right momentum, it's all good. It's all good. Alright, let's try this again. We got this. We got this. We got this. Yeah. I haven't played Roblox in a minute though, I'm not gonna lie. The last game I was playing on Roblox, what was the last game that I was like really going crazy on when it came to Roblox? There was like this like FPS game. It was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. That game was pretty good. I actually we would go like nuts on that game for some reason. I mean, it was like not even for some reason, but genuinely it was just a good game. Alright, we're going back to Tilted. We're going back, man. Let's get it. locks in. Let's get it. Boy, ain't no way, boy. There we go. Oh my gosh! What is that? Is that a slurp juice? That's a slurp juice. Oh shiz. Okay, how are we gonna build this out? This build will do. Oh my gosh. Let's pick that up. I'm gonna need that slurp juice. Hold on. Wait. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is fine. We got this, chat. We got this, chat. Hold on, chat. Where are we going? Chat, where are we going? Chat. Hold on, what's going on over there? Somebody took a wall off. Chat, I'm back to my Black Ops 2 days. Bro, quick scoping? Yes, sir. Hold on, chat. Parkour. Oh, goodness. Oh, what? How did you land that? What did you just land? No, you don't. What? Fam. Why did... No, that's crazy, bro. Because you clearly had that freaking incline advantage there. Like, what is that? You and your incline advantage, you. Gosh darn it. You just love to flex your incline advantage, don't you? Alright, let me stop. Because I could really make 50 clips on just your incline advantage for real. Look at this. Somebody, look at this. Bro. Look. You and your incline advantage, you. Gosh darn it. Like, hello? That's funny. Your whole gamer tag is get my incline advantage. Look at it. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? All right, check it. We're going back to Tilted Towers, dog. We're going back. That's really how you get good at the game. That's how you improve, dog. To be honest. Just spawn in at Tilted Towers. You know. Alright. Let's see. Let's try this again, shall we? Alright. So I'm gonna fly in. Let's get up. Alright, let's get it. So where are we landing? Where are we landing, boys? That one. Alright, this will do. We got this. Let's try this again. Alright. Tilted Towers challenge. Impromptu challenge. There's somebody behind us, isn't it? No. Alright. There's some more minis over there. Somebody downstairs, are they? I don't know. I don't quite know. I'm just gonna get these mats. Oh my gosh. Haha! Alright, there we go. Nothing crazy. Shop in a mode. Mean median mode. I'm not mean though. Oh shiz. Oh what do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean that ain't no way, boy. He just really started building out here. I was clearly playing zero build, and I was just so much in that mode that I just thought that I was playing zero build. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was playing COD for a second, but it's fine. This is a learning experience. It's genuinely room to grow, room to improve. We're gonna try it again. Let's get it. Yeah. Psych. 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 Alright, let's get it. I'm landing back at Tilted Towers. You wanna know why? Because I just be standing here. Watch this. Hold on, let this play. Chat, let this chat. Hold that thought. Oh shit! I gotta jump though. I gotta jump off the bus. Sorry. And bro just starts aura farming midstream. Yeah. Type vibe. Alright, let's get it. Not crazy. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Somebody in there. I think they're upstairs. Boy, that was actually good. That was genuinely good. Yeah. The whole time. You wanna know my genuine take? I don't have one. I'm just gonna keep going. You know what I think it is? My brain, cause it's like quick play, I'm just like but on the bright side, think about how many moments memorabilia, moments in time, snippets, scenes that don't require any drama. Now that's a W. Yes, sir. Let's get it. And I'm landing back there as well. Let's get it. For sure. Let's try it again. Alright, genuinely, I'm gonna lock in a little bit this go around though. I'm still having fun with it. I'm having fun with it the entire time, but yeah. Let's get it. We're getting ready to land, bro. Let's get it, man. Ain't no way, boy. Hey, boy, did they increase the pickaxe damage? No, they definitely did. Cause it used to do like 10 damage, bro. Bruh, that's funny. And I'm finna land there again too. How many times is he gonna land there? As many as is required to achieve what needs to be achieved. As many times as I need to, chat. Cause it's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. Alright? Remember that. Remember that, chat. Alright. Let's get back into it. Cause I be chilling for real, that's why. Yeah. Valid. But yeah, no, it's alright. It's genuinely all good. I got you. Now you might be like, hold on, okay. Yo, he was really getting that though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, respectfully. It's not just about the Fortnite, you know, it's the experience. Alright, let's get it. Alright, Tilted Towers is kind of far, but we're gonna make our way there either way. Might as well, you know, while we're at it, we're gonna take the long route. Let's get it. Let's get some mats. Wait. I forgot they changed the building. So it's like... There we go. Okay. Yeah, they changed like kind of like the schematic of it. Oh. Don't even worry about that. But no, I was just what I was saying was they changed the schematic of the way like the building works. So basically, I know that shit's probably gonna be funny when I clip that, if I even clip that. Anyway, they changed the way the building works. So like it's different from where it was before. So I'm still getting used to that. Genuinely. But there's no like critique about it. That's probably gonna be a clip though, I'm not gonna lie. Shit. Alright. Let's try it again. This is basically just turning into the Tilted Towers Fortnite Challenge Quick Play Edition on Valentine's Day with Trezzy Nomadic, aka Sir Chicken Nugget. That's pretty much it. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Alright, let's try it again. But yeah, no, you know what I also thought too? Like I had to remember, like I thought the plungers, I got those confused with the grapplers. There used to be the purple ones, I guess depending on the OG season, you know. They make a return, but you know the ones that like you throw and then you kind of use them as kind of like movement items. Like that's kind of what I got those confused with. I forget specifically what they're called, but yeah. This is genuinely kind of funny though, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, cause I don't even be playing Fortnite like that. I'm kind of normie with it, like I'm not gonna lie, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is fine, bro. This is completely fine. Genuinely just vibing. Alright, let's get it. Let's see what we have here. Do I have any room for the minis? Yes, I do. I'm gonna change the song real quick though. Yeah. Let's get it. Alright, I'm gonna lock in a little bit. I believe somebody's upstairs. Now you might be wondering, like, if you've already got your build, like, what else do you need from Tilted Towers? It's actually a great question. I guess when you put it like that, not much. I thought those were the big pots for a second. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this new style of building is like, I've definitely got to get used to it. Like, it's not bad, but because it's basically like the way it works is like it kind of like tweaks it. Basically, it's like the easy building, but basically it's like it tweaks it to like where you're aiming at. So you've kind of just got to like, you know, find that flow state in a certain kind of sense. So I'm still kind of getting used to that. Whereas like the old style, it was like you could just build whatever you wanted, and it was just like it didn't really matter where you had the specific placement at. So it's not bad though. I mean, yeah, I just got some practice to do with it. But I think genuinely, all things like, all jokes aside, I'll probably like swap to like Roblox or something. You know what I mean? Or I try it one more time, right? Because genuinely, it would be me polishing up the skills of it, probably like off stream or something like that. I'm just kind of doing it for like the stream, you know, just like, you know, the fun element of it. But yeah, no, I'm not really like taking it like super serious, to be honest, or rather I'm not taking myself super serious. But yeah, still care about myself though, for sure. All right, let's get it. Let's try it one more time. Flying in, dog. Alright, let's get this chest. Alright, I'm not quite sure what these bottle rockets do, but we'll find out at some point. Let's get it. Let's see. There's somebody like right there. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I just gotta kind of like polish up that building again, but No, it's alright. Good the high ground. That was good. That was a good play. But I'm definitely going to swap to Roblox for sure. Because, yeah, dog. Let's get it. For sure. So let me go ahead and change like the stream details. And yeah, bro, we're just going to play some Roblox, man. Let's get it. So I got that updated. Nice. I'll just confirm it on my side. Yeah, bro. But, you know, genuinely, I think most of that was primarily just like, you know, having fun with it. You know, I think that was the main thing. Alright, we're gonna throw in some chill wave, man. Let's just let's find out what kind of games are primarily being played on Roblox right now. So you got Blox Fruits. I did play that game. I tried that one. Anime Auto Chess. Interesting. I guess I could try. I mean, I haven't like I believe Hypershot was the name of the FPS game that I played before, if I remember. Yeah, this is the one. Teammate. Oh yeah. Yeah, this game is raw, bro. It's basically like Roblox COD. Yep. Oh shit. There we go. Spawn back in. Let's see if we can catch up, because I kind of spawned in like while the game was already kind of going. I think that's just spawn right there. Let's get it. Yeah, I think we can catch back up. We got like 6 minutes or so. A little bit shy of 6 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna lock in a little bit. Yeah, bro. I just still like that classic FPS style, you know what I mean? That's always gonna be, you know, battle royales. It's a little different, but you know, I like the classic FPS style. I'll always have room for that, you know what I mean? Like from a base perspective. Let's get it. That one guy's going crazy though, for sure. Let's see if I can catch up a little bit. I'm second place on our team right now though. I had to reload. I got to reload. Let's get it. That's a teammate. Let's see what else. Yeah, I remember that one. Let's get it. Good up. I think they're staying like fairly close to spawn. Something, I don't know. Let's get up. That one guy's going crazy though. Yeah, this game is raw, bro. The first time I played this game, I found this game. I played it for like almost 8 hours, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like for like a Roblox FPS game, it's actually really well made. To be honest, especially on console. Heck yeah, dog. They've got like different maps. They've got camos. All kinds of shits. I've got chests and stuff, like chests you can different, like, you know, different cases you can like open them, get like unlockables and stuff.